gals, and non-binary pals. I'm Shannon Townsend.
And I'm Richard Townsend.
And you are tuned into the Married Marks podcast, where we talk about the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the shit no one wants to talk about, the greatest and, the worst of professional graps news from around the globe. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. We really do appreciate that you're with us, and it means a lot that you tuned in today. But hey, if it's not your first rodeo, you know how this goes. We love you extra, extra hard. Whether it is your first time or your 159th. Oof! Do us a favor, like, subscribe, leave a comment on whatever site or app that you are tuned in on today. It would help elevate our profile. It does us a solid, and it takes you like literally 2 minutes out of your day. 2 minutes. You can spare 2 minutes for us, can't you? I hope so. We are part of the Inside Joke Outside Voice podcast network. You can learn more about them at ijov.net. Visit our hashtag Podern Family. Shout out to Genius Pie for the Married Marks podcast theme song. Find them on Twitter at Genius Pie. Thank them for tickling your musical funny bone needs. And hey, we want to hear from you. Yes, you, all of you. Do us a favor. Hit us up. Let us know your thoughts on today's conversation, or hell, the conversation of any previous episode. You can find us online at www.marriedmarks.com. You can also slide into our DMs on Twitter at marriedmarks and all the social media places, or you can drop us an email, marriedmarkspod, that's P-O-D, at gmail.com. Use your words, people. Hello, baby.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. It feels like it's been forever since we did this.
It's so funny going back to one episode a week, because it does feel like there's this, like, great expanse between episodes.
I mean, I'm so used to the rush of every 3 to 4 days having to get back down to record.
I can't even imagine what it's like having to do it daily. Like, when it's just your work, because, like, it's so much.
And I mean, last time we recorded on Wednesday last week, so I mean, it's been over 7 days since we last recorded.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but we're here and ready to talk about some wrestling. It's been a really busy week for us.
Mm-hmm.
So there hasn't been a whole lot of like delving deep. We've been keeping up on some news and stuff, but you know what? I don't care, because today we're gonna talk about the predictions.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
And not Royal Rumble predictions.
No, not Royal Rumble predictions. Although, like, I'm sure we'll have opinions on that. We are going to watch the Rumble this week.
Yeah, we're going to go to our favorite watering hole, Bar Luchador. And
he's going to be real sick of me by the end of the weekend, because I'm going to basically live there.
You're going to be there Saturday. You're going to be there Sunday.
I know. I got plans. I got shit to do. I got shit to do. You know what I'm going to do when we go to Royal Rumble? I'm going to show up in that, like, this is not a John Maddening shirt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a real good idea.
We should both wear our John Maddening shirts.
No, Richard, it's not a John Maddening shirt.
Oh, I'm sorry. We should definitely wear our
not a John Maddening shirt.
You're right.
Stay on fucking brand, Townsend. No, we did this last year. We did a predictions episode last year.
And the year before.
And it was super fun. And this is not just, we don't just go super serious here.
Oh, no.
We try to pick some pretty outlandish shit. So this is going to be entertaining.
Yes.
No matter what.
So normally, and in previous years, we only did WWE stuff.
Not this year.
We will do some WWE stuff, but we are going to do some New Japan stuff. We are going to do some AEW stuff.
I'm preferential to New Japan stuff, but that's me.
And maybe we're going to toss in some First Wrestling stuff.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say Ring of Honor, and I was like, I have a fucking soundbite for that now. I have it. Like, you don't call me out. Don't call me on this, Townsend. Don't you call me.
We Ring of Honor's trying to hang on. They really are.
I mean, yeah, they're doing their best. I mean, I feel like we just, anytime we talk about Ring of Honor, we have to have like a Ring of Honor watch. So like
Ring Watch.
Ring Watch, ladies and gentlemen. It's time, once again, for Ring Watch 2020.
And for this update of Ring Watch, Ring of Honor still exists. Thank you very much for this
so
edition of Ring
painful.
Watch
It's
2020.
oh God, it's so bad. I have no words for. let's fucking move on to something more positive. So let's get this party started here
Well,
for our 159th episode.
Why don't we start with, like we always do, we're going to make just general predictions.
Okay, general predictions.
We will make a serious one and an outlandish one.
Okay, so we're gonna
And
run
this
the
is
gamut.
Just wrestling in general.
Okay.
A serious and an outlandish prediction about the state of wrestling in 2020.
So wrestling.
Yes,
Okay.
wrestling.
Wrestling. The state of wrestling. Gotcha. All right, I can do this. I have a delicious adult beverage here.
I
And no snapback.
Do not.
So you don't. You're being responsible. I'm also ordering Chinese once we're done recording this because I fucking want egg foo young.
Okay. So would you like to lead off with a serious or an outlandish
I feel
2020 prediction?
I feel like we have to start out with something serious,
Okay.
and then we'll do something outlandish. So serious first.
Okay.
Let's dip into this little pool here. What do you got for me?
Oh, you want me to lead off?
Oh yes.
Well, so my super serious, 100% I truly believe prediction
Okay.
is that by the end of 2020, AEW will have some kind of a working relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's a really good prediction, though, and I think it's very viable given recent circumstances. And although you know what, it all kind of depends on what happens with our buddy Martin Skrull. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, with Marty still at Ring of Honor,
mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't know.
but Ring of Honor is also having a more solid working relationship with NWA right now.
Yes, that's very true. Wait. What was that?
No.
What was that? Oh, wait. You said NWA? I'm just asking for clarity.
Yes.
I need to know.
You know, NWA Power.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we cleared that up. I was very confused for a minute.
Okay.
So, okay, my super serious prediction for 2020. Very serious prediction.
Super serious.
Super serious prediction
Okay.
for 2020
Yes.
is that see, it can't be like wrestler specific, can it? It's got to be like something
Yeah.
overarching. I'm going to say that by the end of 2020, I think that the WWE will openly acknowledge that they will openly acknowledge some of their inequities,
Oh.
specifically around their treatment of women.
Okay. No, we're talking about the serious prediction,
I'm
not the outlandish here.
I'm trying to be, you know what? Listen, Linda, I'm trying to be fucking positive here. It is feasible.
It's feasible.
It's feasible. I mean, Caligula's got to fucking kick the bucket first, but you know,
Caligula.
like Vince McMahon's gonna walk into hell with that stupid fucking arm swing. I really do personally think that that's something that could theoretically happen. I think that the last 4 to 5 years have been incredibly telling with the company, and the general public sees it. Like, they see that, you know, the way that they've treated the women's division has been, if I'm honest, nothing short of a fucking fallacy, other than like the work that's been done in NXT, which I treat like its own thing. I think it's very, very feasible that we could see Stephanie McMahon kind of step up and take the helm and just say, no, here is where we've had issues. Here are the concrete steps we're going to take to move forward to ensure this doesn't happen anymore. And then maybe putting a bigger emphasis actually on the women's division and getting away from some of the shit that they've, pardon me, this Vince Russo level bullshit that's been going on of late.
What, you don't think we're going to get another 3 cuck storylines in the next year?
Wait, did somebody say Vince Russo style storylines? I'm asking.
Yeah, you did.
I'm asking.
You said it.
I'm asking for clarity. No, I need you, sir, you're not hearing me. I need you to back me up. Oh God. Why do I do this to myself? it wouldn't be bad, but like, can I just think? I think the week after we posted that episode, all these fucking Titanic memes started resurfacing, and all these meme sites that I follow. Oh, Christ. All right, so now let's do something outlandish.
Okay. So.
I know exactly what I'm going to say.
Well, why don't you lead in? Because I'm still working on.
Well, I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna play the music because it is a Ring of Honor joke. No, fuck it. Offlandish prediction for this year: Kazuchika Okada signs with Ring of Honor.
Oh my god! Wow.
You said outlandish. And
well,
stupid.
no, yeah, I said outlandish. I didn't say
impossible.
I didn't say batshit crazy. You.
Oh my god!
I mean, did you like last eat 3 weeks ago? Because that, handful
Bitch,
of.
Look at me. Look, do I look like I last ate 3 weeks ago?
I don't know, because you only had 5 sips of beer and you're already talking drunk.
I'm not. No, I've talked drunk plenty this week. This is not talking drunk.
Yeah. You sound like you did after bottomless mimosas on Sunday.
That $15 bottomless mimosa. I was fine until the shots came into play. You can thank Mrs. John Maddening for that bullshit. I'm just saying. They were real good though.
They were real good.
They were real good. What's your outlandish prediction?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about it. What's your outlandish prediction?
My outlandish prediction.
Come on, give me something crazy.
Is that Vince McMahon will acknowledge that
that he did not have a match with God?
No, he probably seriously believes that. No,
it was such good shit.
He will acknowledge that the Saudi Arabia deal is a bad idea.
Oh!
This will come after November. It'll come after Super Tuesday, after the election, and when our current president is defeated, he will then be able to say, "No, this was a bad idea. We're going to." We're going to cancel our contract with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We are no longer going to host them. Now we're going to host our events in North Korea.
No. Please, no. I can't. The worst thing? I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, it's Vince McMahon. It's totally fucking feasible.
Oh, no. Because as long as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia keeps loading his pockets with $100 bills, that man's going to keep going there twice a year.
So stupid. I thought we were trying to stay, funny and positive.
Oh, no, that is a prediction.
That's terrifying.
It's also outlandish because it's never going to happen.
At least
they are going to Saudi Arabia twice a year. For the next 8 years.
It's as believable as a fucking En Vogue song.
Yeah.
Never gonna get it. Oh, so, God. What's next?
Let's do some championship predictions.
Ooh.
We'll start with WWE just to get that out of the way.
Sure, I guess. So, fine.
What we're going to do, though, is because we have the whole split brand garbage, we're just going to do tag titles.
Okay.
We'll do IC/US.
Mm-hmm.
We will do Universal/WWE. And then we will do the women's titles.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay, so why don't we actually start with the tag titles? Give me a tag team that will be tag team champions at the end of 2020.
Oh,
you thinking a call up?
Boom! It's happening.
You think they're going to get the call up?
I do. I honestly think Undisputed Era is going to wind up getting a call up. I think we're going to see them on main roster. We will see probably Adam Cole. Maybe.
No, this is for tag titles.
I know. Adam Cole and probably Bobby Fish.
You don't think they're going to keep Red Dragon together?
I
Bobby
don't.
Fish and Kyle
I
O'Reilly?
don't have high hopes. No,
Huh?
don't.
No?
Because it's fucking main roster. They got to do something to fuck it up.
Yeah?
It's feasible. I suppose like either way it could work. I just don't have a lot of hopes that like when they get to main roster that's going to be a thing. I honestly think that they're going to be like, oh no, we're just going to like break everything up and it'll be like three guys. Like one of them will get kicked to the curb because that's what WWE loves to fucking do. Because no, we need another 3-man stable to go up against New Day.
See,
I know Woodsy's out, but
I think Roderick Strong's the one that's left out.
you think so?
I think it's Roderick Strong left out.
I don't want any of them left out. They're delightful together.
No, they are.
All four
They're
of them
all
are
amazing
great.
together. Yeah, but I think Roddy is the one who gets left out.
But either way, like a little Undisputed Era, I'm fine with
because
it.
I have no hopes that Adam Cole is ever going to sniff a main roster title.
You don't think so?
Because he's too small. He is the opposite of what Vince likes his champions to be.
Yeah, that's true. He is NXT material.
He's small.
He's NXT material.
Yes.
And he's doing great work there.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Do I want all of that to happen? Absolutely not. Like, frankly, I'd love to see them stay at NXT, but that's just me. Only because, like, I hate to admit this. I am one of those people. I've become one of those people where, like, a call up to me is like kiss of death.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like NXT is the stronger brand. So, like, why fucking pull people from NXT?
We need to get into the habit. We need to stop calling it a call up because NXT
it's not a call up. It's a fucking
is
demotion.
no longer developmental.
No,
I refuse to call it developmental anymore.
I don't even consider it a lateral move. I honestly think it's a subpar move. Like NXT is the better brand.
Yes.
Period.
So my tag team prediction.
Yes.
And I really wanted to go safe and just say New Day.
I mean, New Day's always a safe bet, but I got a hot take about that later.
I don't know that Woodsy will be back, because if Woodsy's back by the end of the year, they're going to put those titles back on them immediately.
But if he's not?
Yeah. So it's like a 50-50.
Yeah.
I think if Woods is back, they're champions at the end of the year. But
fair.
no, I believe that Heavy Machinery will hold tag titles at the end of the year.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm into that.
And little stakes and weights.
Little stakes and weights, baby.
Yes.
I mean, let's be honest. Dozovich is like a gift.
Dozovich is...
He's amazing.
The best.
The best. The best.
And he's a Vince body type guy.
Yeah,
he's a hoss.
He's a hoss. He's a hoss, dude. I'm into it. It's cool.
Let's go to the women's tag titles.
Yes.
Because, and I'll go ahead and lead this one off, because I don't believe they are going to continue to hold those titles on the Kabuki Warriors.
No, absolutely not.
Because Vince doesn't care. I think those things are going to jump at least 2 or 3 times in the coming 11 months.
Probably 4 or 5, honestly. I think it's going to be like hot fucking potato.
So I think we're going to see Sasha Banks and Bayley with them again.
Yeah, it's a safe bet.
But ultimately, I believe at the end of the year, we will see probably like a Charlotte Becky Lynch tag team holding those titles.
That would actually be a cool story, though. Like, I would be into that. That would be okay. I would not be mad at that. That's a good call.
Mm-hmm. So that's my prediction for the women's tag titles.
I'm going to say that we do something kind of unexpected. And I would personally like to see Riot Squad.
You want to see them back together?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully they can do that. I mean,
I'm
Ruby
hoping
Riot
that
should
they
be
can,
back.
because, like, Ruby... Here's my thought. Hear me out.
Okay.
Ruby should be back this year. Right? Like, we're pretty sure Ruby's going to come
Probably
back.
inside of the next month or 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's too good for them not to give her some kind of belt push.
Yeah.
She's proven herself twice over. And I don't see them giving her a primary belt. Like, I could see them giving her a tag belt push. And, like, maybe putting the tag belt on her. The question is, like, who does she wind up tagging with? If they do Riot Squad, does that mean Liv? Does it mean...
Well, I mean, it would have to be Liv.
Yeah. Unless they throw someone unexpected at her.
I mean, because Sarah Logan is, like, headlong diving into this whole Viking thing.
But, like, hear me out. How good would a Ruby Riot Nikki Cross tag team be?
Hell yeah.
Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
how good would that be?
No, I'm in.
You want some real Riot Squad? That's how you fuck them up. That would be dope.
My honorable mention, and who I almost actually put as holding the tag titles by the end of the year,
Yeah.
was Fire and Desire.
Oh, shit.
Sonya Deville
Yeah.
and Mandy.
And Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of into that too. I know it's Mandy,
Yeah.
but
No,
she's been working on it.
yes.
I'm cool with that. Good for you, girl. You keep working.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Riot Squad.
Okay. Next, let's go to the IC/US title. So you can pick one, either one. Don't care.
I see.
Okay. Which one and who will hold the IC title at the end of the year?
The Miz.
The Miz again.
Yeah.
I think that is a really good call.
Yep. I do too.
think that is an extremely good call. I can see that happening very easily. I could see him holding it most of the year.
Yeah,
even.
I really could too. Especially,
I would say winning it at Mania and holding it through the end of the year.
yeah.
I could see that happening.
Yep. I think it's a solid choice.
I agree. So
What you
that
got?
means I will take the US title since you took the IC title. And so I will make a prediction that the US title will be on Aleister Black.
Ooh, that's a good choice though.
Aleister
That's a
Black.
real good choice. Like, I'm fine with that. We need to let that boy, like, do something.
Yeah, I
Shit.
agree.
Yeah. No, it's a good call. Good choice.
Okay, so then let's flip back over to... No, we'll go back to the men's, but now we will choose between the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship.
Oh, God.
And my prediction,
Mhm.
and I'll take the Universal Championship.
Of course you will.
So I'll take the SmackDown title. I will say, I'm going to say Roman Reigns.
I hope that happens.
I think they're
Poor
finally
Roman's been
going
just-
to. I think they're going to put it on him, and I think this time it won't. The crowd won't turn on it.
Like, there's been enough distance and time.
I think they have
like
definitely
a sad
put
relationship that ended
enough
badly.
distance and time between the always in your face Roman push.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because ever since he left with the leukemia
Yeah.
and he's been back, it hasn't been an in your face push.
No, it has not.
I think time will be enough. I would guess he would win it probably around Survivor Series or, somewhere in that area.
Sure.
October, November-ish.
Okay.
So that's my prediction.
It's a good call. I don't have a lot of faith that the WWE is going to be, like, super creative, but I am going to say, as far as title goes, by the end of the year,
Mhm.
even though I know, like, current shit being what it is. Now, you know what? I'm going to say Seth Rollins.
Again?
Yeah, because they, if nothing else, they're fucking reliable. They like to put those belts on the same people. I was going to say Lesnar with the damn Universal again.
Well, no, because he's now on Raw.
I know. So I guess that's feasible. But it's either going to be Rollins or Lesnar. I have zero faith that it's going to be anybody else. I hope I'm wrong,
I don't blame you.
but it'll be one of those two.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you.
I wish I could be a little more, like, optimistic about it. Like, nothing in the world would make me happier than to be like, yo, fucking Kushida. But, like, that would be dope. But I don't have any faith that they will do anything other than the same shit that they have done for the last 5 fucking years.
Okay, so women's titles
Women's
now.
titles.
And you get to pick first.
See, this is tough because this depends on if anybody transfers. You know what I'm going to say?
You know what? Don't even worry about which title it is. Just say that. Just name a woman that will be holding one of the 2 titles.
Naomi.
Really? You think so?
I fucking hope so.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not have any faith at all that they are going to give any more time to Naomi.
Which breaks my heart because her and Foxy are, like, criminally underrated.
I honestly don't even know that Naomi will still be employed by the end of the year.
I would say I'd love to see her in AEW, but I wouldn't because she's just going to wind up in Brandy's weird fucking hair cult. But, whatever. I would pay anything to see Naomi versus Nyla fucking Rose, though. Oof.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Damn, son.
I'm going to go a little lateral.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little lateral. And I'm going to say Candice LeRae.
Candice. I'm fine with Candice getting any belts.
I think Candice ends up getting called to one of the two shows.
Do you know what belt I want Candice to hold more than anything in the world? That Intercontinental title.
Oh, yes. That would be fantastic.
I would love that.
I would too.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no faith that they're going to do anything
No.
in regards to intergender.
Nope, nah, fam.
Even though Impact has done it.
Well, Impact has done it, and Impact has done it incredibly well. I just don't have a lot of faith that... The WWE is still so weird about intergender wrestling, and I don't fucking understand why. I don't understand why, but it does make me bananas.
Yeah?
I hate it. All right, what do we got next?
We got the NXT show.
Oh, the baby.
So.
See, and this is tricky because this is all dependent on like who gets signed this year and who takes off. I don't know. Oh, tough decisions.
Yes. So let's start with the NXT titles, or tag titles, which God knows at this point. I mean, who? I guess if I had to make a prediction, I'd say the Time Splitters.
Time Splitters is a good choice, though.
I'd say the Time Splitters.
Time Splitters are good. I have no qualms that this is probably a bullshit call, but like, I want Breezango. I want belts on Breezango.
Yeah.
I do. Someday they're gonna have to like get off LinkedIn and pick a fucking career. So.
Yeah. This is true. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Let's go. I like Breezango as a choice.
Okay.
I do.
It's not like they're dealing with like a huge. Oh, you know what though? I'm gonna retract that, and I'm sorry to Breezango for this, but I'm gonna say Brent and Brandon, in whatever format they wind up in, should that happen.
Should they actually get called?
Yes, because I want that. I want the boys.
I like it.
I want the boys.
I like it.
Right.
I hope it is. So next, let's go with the North American title.
Okay. I'm going to say probably Velveteen Dream.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a fair choice.
Yeah.
It's a fair choice. I am going with new NXT Performance Center recruit, Jake Atlas.
Oh. Yeah, good call.
I'm going to say Jake Atlas explodes onto the scene mid-year and ends up with that title by the end of the year.
All right. I'm into it.
Okay. Let's go with the main NXT title. And I am going to stick with who I think should be holding it right now, and that is Tommaso Ciampa.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to have a controversial pick.
Oh, Lord.
Because I think this is going to happen later this year.
Yeet Lee.
He's a real solid fucking contender, and we know. Ooh, I love me some Yeet Lee. Yeah, I'm never mad at that. No, I'm gonna say we see a little Joey Samoa back in NXT.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I think we're gonna see the return of Samoa Joe because like some of the best work of his career was done there. And I'm not just talking about Get Better Security.
Although that is.
It is my favorite
an
thing.
Amazing moment.
It is my favorite moment in his entire fucking career is Get Better Security. It will never not make me laugh. It is like in my top 5 funniest wrestling moments of all time is that. I don't know why it kills me, but it slays the fuck out of me.
Okay.
But no, like I honestly think we're going to see Samoa Joe back in NXT. It's got... The brand has more prestige now. the brand is well known. He's incredibly well known. He honestly had, I think, probably the best run of his career when he was in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And they let him be the fucking monster that he is.
Yeah.
And he's never been allowed to completely do that well on primary roster. So I personally would not be mad at it. Kevin Owens is a close second for me.
See, I'd love to see KO back down there doing
I want
it.
KO and Sammy back in NXT.
Yeah.
Like, that would make my heart happy.
And
You want a
Shinsuke.
fucking tag team pick? There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god. Fuck. Can we please make that happen? That would be amazing.
NXT Women's title.
Hands down, Mia Yim.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
I am dying for that to happen. I am like crying inside. If Mia and or Candice do not hold that belt at some point this year, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there.
No, I'm pretty on board with Mia Yim having that title.
I figured you would be. Like,
I would like to see that happen.
I would too.
It is not my choice.
What is your choice?
My pick is going to be another current Performance Center recruit
Oh.
who is going to bust out onto the scene.
Look at you.
Right around Mania weekend, I think, is when we'll start to see her regularly on NXT TV. And that is going to be Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh god, I keep forgetting that Shotzi's in NXT.
Whatever they end up naming her.
My heart. Oh, my fucking heart.
Because I know it's not going to be Shotzi, but
But my
whatever.
heart is so fucking ready for that. Like, I want that fucking pizza eating crazy bitch, like, so fucking bad. I hope they don't change her too much because, like, I fucking love her. I love her. She's a treasure.
Okay.
The warm fuzzies.
Let's jump on over to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, yes, please, let's.
This will be our first time making predictions for
New
titles
Japan.
for New Japan. And we're not going to do all the titles
No,
because we
because-
would be here for 4 hours.
Yes.
So I'm just going to throw out some random ones.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's start with the Junior Heavyweight title. Currently on Hiromu.
Currently on Hiromu. Can we give it to Bushi?
We could. They won't.
But I would love them to.
Bushi always seems to...
He always is like he's always just like in the words of like Triple H, a B+ player, which is bullshit because he's fucking fantastic.
No, absolutely.
That's my pick.
Okay, no, Bushi.
I'm saying Bushi.
Okay. I am going to go with...
Will Ospreay.
No, thankfully, he should be fully over into the heavyweight division. We won't have to see him again in that shit.
God, goodbye.
No, my choice is actually going to be Robbie Eagles.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to go with... Yeah,
I see you.
and I'm only choosing Robbie Eagles. Robbie Eagles is actually a consolation pick because I cannot make a pick between Show and Yo.
I mean, yeah, because then you have to pick who has the better titty.
Well, we know that.
You gotta
already.
pick who's got the better power titty.
Only one of them has a power titty.
I mean, but technically, I don't know.
But no, I'm going to go with Robbie Eagles. I think Robbie Eagles has got it. And you're a brat.
I'm what? All I did was like the power titty move.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not even like showing titty.
No, I know.
It's just the movement.
The movement of the
power titty. It's a thing.
Let's go with the Intercontinental title, which is currently on One Naito.
Tetsuya Naito.
Yes.
I
mean, do we believe Naito 2 belts will last the entire year?
I don't think it's gonna last the entire year. I think it will last until it'll last like through. Well, G1's later this year. I would say it'll last through. Yeah, I think he'll have it most of the year, but I don't think he's gonna have it all year.
I think it's down by Dominion.
You think so?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think he loses one of those belts by Dominion.
Oh, sir. Come on now. You're killing me here, Smalls.
See, but my prediction, though,
Yeah.
is that Kota Ibushi will stop hating himself and his neck
That's never gonna happen.
and will have that Intercontinental title, which keeps him in firm position to start challenging for the main title again.
Okay. I hate you because Ibushi was going to be my pick.
So pick Ibushi.
I mean, Ibushi's probably he's the pick.
That's
but
an okay pick.
I want it to be on record. Kota Ibushi will never
not hate his
neck and body. That's where that fucking dead ass stare comes from. He's actually lost any fucking connectivity between his brain and the rest of his fucking body. So he just like snaps into weird Super Saiyan mode. I don't know what the fuck happens, but it's very good.
Okay, how about the IWGP Tag Team Championships?
Who has them currently?
Currently, it is Finjuice.
Finjuice. Yeah, that's not lasting all year. No fucking way in hell. I'm gonna say controversial. I'm gonna say as long as they stick around, by the end of the year, we're gonna see Gorillas of Destiny holding those.
See,
belts.
I would 100% agree with Gorillas of Destiny
because they've just had like shit after shit after shit.
Well, they have to get those titles back so they can lose them again at Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So no, I mean that makes perfect sense.
Like, you got a clean slate, right?
Yeah, no, they're gonna get those titles back so they can lose them again on the 4th of January.
Yep, that has to happen. You're not wrong. Where's the fucking lie?
I mean, Gorillas of Destiny has been the champions at the end of the year for like the last 3 years.
Yep.
So, I mean...
Signs point to maybe.
Signs point to predictable.
Either that or I would love to see, like, Murder Besties.
Yeah. My belief, though, is Sho and Yo actually move up.
Oh, that would be so great. That's, like, so nice. Like, that thought is so nice. And Karen's at home going, oh, that thought is so nice.
So, yeah, no, I'd say Sho and Yo.
Yeah.
I believe Roppongi 3K hold the actual main heavyweight tag titles.
Can I come clean about something?
Huh.
As much as I bitched and moaned about it, I fucking miss the Roppongi Vice theme song. It was so bad, and I miss it. It was so fucking bad.
I like the Roppongi 3K theme.
I'm fine with the 3K theme, but like that whole like terrible like Roppongi Vice. It was so fucking bad.
No, it was terrible.
And I miss it.
Terrible.
And I miss it.
It's terrible.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
But I miss it.
Okay, so now, who wins the G1 this year?
Oh God, that is the question, isn't it?
Who is going to be in the main event?
I can't say because like I don't. There's so much fucking time between now and then, and like we don't even know everybody that's going to be on the blocks. We don't know.
No, that's
like,
right.
Is Mox going to be in there again this year?
That's a possibility.
I fucking hope so. Please make that happen.
I mean, that's very much a possibility.
Fuck, sir. I mean, I could just be an asshole and say, like, no, you know what I'm going to say? Here. I'm going to put some fucking respect on your boy.
Are you really?
I am. That's my pick.
Are you really?
That's my pick.
Well, I'm going to shock the shit out of you.
You're going to say Taichi?
I'm saying Taichi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the darkest and most terrible timeline. Please strap the fuck in.
Because I think New Japan wants to make me suffer.
Oh, come on now.
So I think Taichi ends up winning the G1 this year.
I mean, I'm into it. The Emperor Black Mephisto?
Oh my God.
Wins? The G1?
No.
It'd be so good. Can you imagine him holding that trophy, singing his amazing song at the top of his lungs?
No.
It would be so great.
Don't care.
The gold glitter falls from the sky like Okada bucks and rains down upon the masses while we are serenaded with his golden voice.
I hate you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very last episode of the Married Marks podcast.
Said that like you can't say that every 4 episodes. Isn't that how this works? Fucking lawyer up or fuck off. I'm here.
So you choose Goto, and I said Taichi.
No, I honestly think Goto's a solid choice.
I think Goto's a great choice. I really do.
I am gonna put some respect. I'm saying now, I'm putting some respect on Goto.
You know, as much as
or Ishii.
You know what? I actually, honestly, don't believe Taichi is going to win the G1.
You just broke Zumi's heart.
I know, and that's fine. I'm sorry, Zumi, but I'm sticking with my prediction.
Oh, you're gonna stick with it?
I'll stick with it, but no, I think it's going to be Kenta.
Oh, God, I keep forgetting we live in a world where Kenta is back in New Japan, and I'm fucking here for it.
I think it'll be Kenta.
Kenta's a good choice, actually.
I think they started those seeds at the end of Wrestle Kingdom.
At Wrestle Kingdom, yeah. You're not wrong. Actually, I think that's a better choice than mine.
I think Kenta Naito main eventing Wrestle Kingdom next year. Yeah. That is my honest belief, but no, I think there is a dark horse belief that Taichi could actually win the G1.
I think you want that to secretly
No,
happen.
I do not want that to
do.
happen.
No, I
God,
think you want it. I think you want it.
God, no.
You want it.
Okay, so why don't we move to AEW?
Okay, let's move to AEW.
Number one, do we think that they're going to add a second men's title? Singles title?
No.
No? You don't think we're going to get some sort of like a TV title or a US title or something?
Listen, until they learn how to manage what they fucking have, no. No. Absolutely not.
Especially with a second show?
Don't fucking care. No, I don't think it's happening. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all can, like, at me at the end of the fucking year and be like, 2020 was the year where Shannon was real fucking stupid about her predictions, which I probably was. But, like...
if you've taken anything away from our predictions recaps at the beginning of each year, or at the end of each year...
We're really bad at it.
We're really bad at them every year, so, I mean...
We're just real bad.
Well, then let's start with the tag titles. The AEW Tag Team Championship. I believe still currently on SoCal Uncensored.
I'm going to say by the end of the year, it will be on Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely what I want.
I don't think that they can ignore the popularity there, and eventually that's what's going to happen.
I absolutely want that to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
My belief, it's going to be on the Young Bucks.
I don't want that.
I don't want it either.
I don't want that.
But I believe that they're going to be backed into a corner where they are going to have to use their most popular wrestlers to drive viewers to the show by the end of the year.
I don't want that. I think it's a terrible choice. It's a terrible choice. I love Matt and Nick. Like, we know I sing the praises of the fucking Massey Boys nonstop, but, like, nobody in the world wants them to not have AEW titles more than me. And, like, I get, like, if they have them, like, once, like, at their 1 year anniversary, like, if they win them at All Out for, like, a celebratory thing, like, right before the 1 year anniversary of AEW Dynamite, you know what I mean? Like, something big, like, at a pay-per-view, have them hold them for a minimal amount of time, and then have somebody, like, let them put someone else over. Let them put someone else over.
You know who I want it to be? Private Party.
I would love it to be Private Party. They're fucking fantastic.
I think it's going to end up being the Bucks.
I'm fine with it being Private Party. I'm fine with it being Jurassic Express.
Now I'm just going to jump right to the AEW Heavyweight Championship, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be on Kenny Omega by the end of the year.
I don't... I'm going to take so much shit for this. Does Kenny need it? No. Does Kenny having the belt bother me as much as, like, Cody having it? No.
No, definitely
Kenny's a
not.
more believable champion. Kenny is probably the most believable champion they have on the fucking roster right now. Until they put some serious fucking time into building cohesive stories with someone other than Chris fucking Jericho. That's the most believable outcome, which is why I can't be mad at that.
Kenny doesn't need the title, but AEW needs Kenny to have the title.
AEW needs to, and I am so sorry, and I know so many of y'all out there are gonna fucking roll your eyes at me, and I'm gonna wake up to, like, thanks, I hate it, Shannon.
I hate it too, because I don't want it to be on any of the being the elite
people.
No,
I don't want it to be on any of the BTE people, unless, like, Marty Scurll fucking showed up or something, in which case, like, dope, give it to him for a little bit, but...
I suppose I would be okay if it was Hangman.
I'd be fine with, we have a little cowboy shit, that's fine.
I'd be okay if it was Hangman, but I think they would go with Kenny if they were going to put it on any of the BTE folks.
I think they need to, because, like, let's be honest, from an international perspective, if you're talking big name star power and talent and capability and microphone power, there's two people in the fucking promotion that have all of that capability. One is Chris Jericho. The other is Kenny Omega.
There's a third. A third that you're missing. And that's Jon Moxley.
It is Jon Moxley. Mox would honestly be my favorite choice of all of them. Kenny having the belt wouldn't bother me as much as, like, if they tried to, like, force it with, like, Cody. But that's because, like, in my brain, Cody is now synonymous with Triple fucking H.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it's the same fucking story. I and I will completely admit, part of that might be like my bias. Kenny's my favorite wrestler. Like, he's my favorite wrestler in the fucking world. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, let's be real. Mox.
Look, he's right there.
I know, he's
On
right
our
there.
wall.
Look at that with those fucking. God damn it. The thirst is real. I acknowledge that the thirst is real. I'm very sorry. No, I'm not. But, like, at the end of the day, he is probably the smartest choice if they cannot figure out a way to tell a halfway decent cohesive story where they're promoting other people. Honestly, do you know who I would love to see their belt by the end of the fucking year in a single situation? Penta. Penta El Zero.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm okay with that.
He had some tremendous fucking singles work in Lucha Underground. Like, let's be real. There's no reason they couldn't put that belt on Penta. And let him fucking, because he's so goddamn good. But they're not going to do anything with it because they've got him paired up with Phoenix right now.
Yeah, no, this is true.
Which is fine. Like, they're fantastic. Lucha Brothers are great, but no, yeah, the AEW main title picture is something that, like, I am going to be watching very closely this year.
Yeah, I think Chris Jericho holds that title till Double or Nothing. Till March, April-ish. And then... yeah, then we move on to somebody else.
I'm so viscerally uncomfortable thinking about Chris Jericho right now after what we watched last night.
Yeah, because we watched Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
God, it's
and
so...
Chris Jericho plays a KKK member.
It's so fucking uncomfortable, particularly after, like, all the goddamn people that he's had on his podcast lately. I'm just like I can't even laugh. It was just, I had to leave there. I was, like, cringing. I'm like, I gotta go. This is awful. Like, Kevin Smith, I appreciate that you're making fun of your own fucking movies, but, like, shit. Oh, God. That was not a good movie.
It wasn't good.
It was very bad.
Okay, let's go with the AEW Women's title. You get the first pick here.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Say it.
Nyla Rose.
That's who you want it to be. Is it who you think it's
It
going
is
to
who
be?
I think if they're smart, they fucking put that belt on her by the end of the year.
Okay.
It's stupid that they haven't. It makes zero fucking sense. It's either going to be her or Big Swole. One of the two.
I would love either of those to be the right choice.
I mean, fuck. They're both believable as fuck.
But the answer is Britt Baker.
Get the fuck out.
It's what's gonna happen.
No, I refuse.
It's not what I want to happen, but it's what's gonna happen.
I reject this reality and substitute my own. We don't need another fucking blonde white girl with a belt. I'm just fucking... God damn it.
Britt Baker's not blonde.
She's kind of blonde.
Brunette.
She's brunette, but she's
brunette.
Blonde-ish. It's blonde-ish.
Well, fine. Then I'm gonna give you the other answer, which is also not a good answer, and that's gonna be Brandy Rhodes.
Brandy would bother me less.
Brandy would bother me less because it's a person of color.
I mean, yes.
But
if we're talking like people of color, fucking Nyla Rose or Big Swole should have that fucking belt because they kick ass.
Yes, I agree.
I want them to have a program against one another.
But I think that's going to be...
very badly.
I mean, that could ultimately be the end game for this Nightmare Syndicate thing they're doing.
Ugh, is to put the belt on Brandy?
Yeah, put it on the head of the group.
Ugh. Ugh.
I could honestly see some sort of a triple threat match for the title, and Awesome Kong purposely letting Brandy Rhodes get the belt.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too, but I could see that happening.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, now let's move to local. We'll
Okay.
make local be the main event here.
This will be fun. I'm into this. So we're going to talk a little first wrestling?
We're going to talk a little first wrestling.
Ooh, you had me at hello. Yes, let's go. You
So-
know I love me some Eric Cannonville.
We'll go ahead and we'll talk about the WrestlePalooza title because there is only one, possibly two shows for the WrestlePalooza title. There's only the Summer WrestlePalooza show.
Or two.
It could be two of them. I mean, now it's possible they could change it over at the VFW shows. But
It is a possibility.
Current.
Particularly if it's one that's on Fight.
current WrestlePalooza title holder is Airwolf.
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 I believe that title changes finally. I believe that title will actually change. And I believe that Darren Corbin
That was exactly what I was going to say.
Get the WrestlePalooza title.
Yep, that's what I was going to say too. I'm sorry, I'm not changing mine. Like, we both have the same fucking thought. It makes so much sense. And I'm here for it.
Yeah, I believe that is the answer there.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not mad at that choice. I've also been like called out twice this week for unironically like not booing Darren Corbin at matches. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm that guy. I'm just that guy. I will always golf clap that motherfucker because I love him.
Absolutely. I will always golf clap Darren Corbin.
I won't I'll flip him off, but I have.
So now the harder one is the VFW show because it could literally be anybody. It could be anybody they bring in because Orange Cassidy has held that title. Currently held by Priscilla Kelly.
I'm so happy.
I mean, it could be anybody. I mean, we got a show in July. Where we're getting Danhausen. We're getting Warhorse. We're getting Effie.
I'm going to tell you what I want.
You want Effie having that title?
I want Effie to have that fucking title because then that bitch has to come back. No, I'm serious. I think he would be great. He's a very believable champion.
So, that's your
I'm going to say Effie.
Okay.
I'm going to say Effie.
So, I am going to piggyback on that.
Ooh.
Because...
You're going to go a little Belthausen?
No. I believe Effie will win that title in July.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be back for a November show.
Oh my god, I know where you're going with this.
And I believe he is going to lose it to Black Sexcellence.
Devon Monroe! Oh god, I'm nerding out so bad right now with that. I'm fine with that. I saw where you were going with it the second you said it, and I'm like, oh my god, I will cry so fucking hard. I love it. I love it so much. I hope that happens. If that actually happens, we're gonna have like a celebration podcast.
I think Priscilla Kelly will retain the title at the show in April.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then lose it in July to Effie.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm here for that. Let's go. Fuck me up. I'm ready. My body's ready.
Because I love they keep bringing Priscilla Kelly back.
I know. She's so fucking good.
I absolutely adore Priscilla Kelly.
I love her.
I don't care what anybody says about the tampon spot.
No, the tampon spot was fucking hilarious and awesome.
I don't care what anybody says about it. I love it.
Listen, Linda. Not you. But those of you listening that are like cringing, if I have had to sit through 20 plus fucking years of misogynistic bullshit, y'all can deal with a tampon spot. Because guess what? That's what happens when you have a uterus. That shit bleeds. And it's fucking believable. And if I was in a fight and I had to think of the grossest fucking way to get the bitch off my back, I would fucking do that. Savage.
So there you go. I think that's our predictions for this year.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So, is there anything else you can think of? Like anything crazy, outlandish? Like wackadoo?
Crazy, outlandish, wackadoo? No.
No? You're good?
No.
You think we've had enough crazy?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I really don't think we need to hear the Titanic theme again, so.
Don't we though?
No, okay. One more wackadoo crazy prediction. Ring of Honor.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? What promotion?
I believe that we will have a ring watch in 2020 that will be the last ring watch.
Oh no!
And Ring of Honor will have been bought out by either AEW or WWE only for their tape library.
Oh no! It's so sad.
It's sad. But I believe we will be having a funeral for Ring of Honor by the end of 2020.
I can't. This is almost as good as the shitty Jurassic Park melodica cover, which is like the funniest thing on YouTube. I can't.
Any shout-outs?
Any shout-outs? Honestly, I just want to give a shout out to like our regular listeners this week. There's this like core group of you who consistently, like, I see you, I look at our metrics, I see where you're at, and I appreciate you. And I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate that you tune in every week. I appreciate that you take the time to chat with us, that you take the time to be engaged with what we have to say. and to enjoy what we put out there, and that you have stuck by us through all of the craziness of the last 6 months, where we tried to figure out whether we wanted to keep doing 2 a week and kind of realized it really wasn't where we wanted to be. I'm really excited about it. I am going to also say, well, you give your shout out and then I have a quick announcement.
So my shout out is actually going to be to the Minnesota wrestling fans.
Hell yeah.
Because First Wrestling announced that July VFW show, and it's almost sold out in a week.
Yeah.
Which is
week. We got out of bed at midnight to buy the tickets because we didn't want to miss the ticket.
Yeah, it's been a week since they announced those tickets, and all they have left are standing room only general admission tickets, and there's not many of those left.
Minnesota, you're coming in clutch.
And that's 6 months from now.
Yeah. Which is amazing to me. It makes me so happy.
I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Kudos to you for supporting First Wrestling. I love it.
And for supporting local independent wrestling.
Yes.
We say it all the time that no matter where you're at, there's awesome wrestling happening near you, and you can find a local show. Go to it, support it, check out indie wrestling. Independent wrestling is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only other announcement I have is that we received a message earlier this week from one of our listeners from Chicago, Henry, who asked me if we would consider doing something. And I was like, you know what? That's an excellent freaking idea. So, as many of you know, February is Black History Month. And one of the things that we are going to do is every single episode throughout the month of February, we're going to talk about Black history in wrestling. We're going to talk about amazing people of color that have shaped the industry, that have kind of stood out, that have been influential, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Black history through wrestling. So if you have questions, if you have suggestions, if you have topics, if you have guests in mind that you think would be great for it, because I'm going to do what I can to get a couple on if I can. It's kind of February is a tight month for us, so I don't know how much we'll be able to make done, but I do want to really make sure that we put a focus on this, and that every single episode in the month of February, we're going to talk a little bit about Black history and wrestling. But feel free to hit us up. You can get our DMs on Twitter at Married Marks. They're open. Feel free to just drop us a message. We'd also love you to email us. It's probably the best way to get a hold of us, which is you can email us marriedmarkspod@gmail.com. You're welcome to reach out. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you have a story you'd like us to tell, and we'd be more than happy to feature you. I also am going to make a judgment call.
Okay.
We are going to have in March, at some point in March, a fan appreciation episode.
Okay.
Because I've had a few of our friends reach out, and they're like, hey, I'd love to be on the podcast.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, hey, that'd be dope. Because let's be honest, while professional wrestling is great, and it's all about, the talent and the people that work in the industry, etc., I think the fans are sometimes equally important.
Absolutely.
To the fandom. We're out there, you're out there, these are the people that are paying, they're going to wrestling shows, they're appreciating the product, and they're supporting people. So sometime in March, don't be surprised if we have a little fan appreciation night where we invite some of our longest listeners and people who have reached out to join us on the podcast and talk about our mutual love of professional wrestling, some positivity, some beautiful, and a little bit of just good stuff going into March. So stay tuned and know that I might be reaching out to some of you in the near future.
Ooh, I look forward to that. So until next week, I'm Richard Townsend.
I'm Shannon Townsend.
And we will talk to you on Friday.
Make good choices.